Nelson, it looked like today's game started like a lot of the games have been for you guys. You guys really came out with a good energy and brought kind of your game plan to the game itself. So what did you see? How did you like the start, and where did you see it start to turn?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it's for whatever reason, it's a trend that we have going this year. We start the games real strong, and for the most part, we play a really good, solid 20 minutes to start the game. We come back in the second, or we usually find ourselves flat for 7 to 10 minutes, and that usually gets us into a pretty deep hole, and then we're chasing the game for the rest of the game.
Well, okay, so switching over to the second period, you guys allow 3 goals in, I think it was just over 3 minutes, really off just individual mistakes, but like Pascal Vinton says, it's a little bit game of errors, right? And especially against a team like the Admirals, they're just too good to make those types of mistakes. So those end up in the back of your net, but you guys don't fold, and you come back and you have some good pressure, and you score your first goal of the season, so it'll be a two-parter. Number one, obviously, what did that goal do for your group, and what did it mean for you specifically to have your first goal of the season?
I mean, obviously, the personal success is always kind of a nice little feather to get in your cap, but where we're at this point in the season, it comes down to the 2 points at the end of the night, and we're failing to achieve those too often. So there's a lot of work that we have to do here.
Okay, so you guys you get back into the game a little bit, but then the problem is, and one of the things, again, we talk about those little mistakes, is 2 quick turnovers, which could have been in the back of your net, end up being, they don't, because Eric Comrie comes up and makes some big stops. So you guys are staying within the game. Was your game plan changed at all, or were you guys sticking within the framework of what your plan was at that point when it was 3-1?
I think the problem is that we're getting away from the game that we have set out for us. It's not the fact that we're coming in between periods and trying to change something or reinvent the wheel. As you've mentioned, mistakes kind of seem to be the thing that costs us. I mean, it's what the whole game is. You make a mistake, and a good team like Milwaukee is going to capitalize on that. Tonight, we definitely made too many of those mistakes. So, I mean, it's definitely something that we're going to have to clean up here in the future.
Now, you're not a big fighter. When I saw you fighting Jakob Trennan, who's one of the bigger guys on their team, made me think of the time you fought Jared Boll when you were up with the Jets, and I thought to myself, I think he only picks the biggest guys on the team to take on. So was there a reason that precipitated the fight, or was it just that, or like what precipitated it?
Well, he came to hit me there at the blue line, and I just kind of stood him up, and he followed that up with a slash across the shoulder pads. So I was just going to stick up for myself, and I two-handed him back. My stick broke, so I had to drop the stick, and next thing you know, we were fighting. So I think the fact that it's a big guy like that just, I mean, I'm not small by any means myself, so when you get into physical battles, sometimes that's a result.